Hi, it's Brendan from Technology for Hotels. Thank you for joining me today in this video, which is the last in a series of videos that we've done where we've looked at technology trends and how they're transforming the guest experience. In this last video today, we'll be talking about robots. Okay, so I suppose we should answer the question, what is a robot? Well, it's a machine capable of carrying out complex series of actions automatically. So what we're looking at here is a robot that appears at a number of the Loft hotels and other hotels, of course. It's a delivery robot called Relay. So this is an example of, obviously, a robot. The other robots that have made the news of late are the ones at the Hana Hotel in Japan. I'm not sure if you read, but they were fired earlier this year. But before we go on to explain that, I think we need to put the whole Hana Hotel experience into context. It was designed to see how far you could go with using robots in a hotel. It was really experimental, and it was designed to push the boundaries. It also opened in mid-2015. It wasn't aiming to service everyone. It was designed to offer a unique experience along the lines of a themed hotel, like the Lego Hotel, for example. Excuse me. As I mentioned earlier this year, many of the robots were made end of life or retired, and they were replaced by humans, not robots. The robots were fired due to poor guest feedback and unreliability. This doesn't mean that robots don't have a place. It just means that we've discovered some of the boundaries. In particular, using robots to accomplish a complex task like checking guests in alone just didn't work well. Also, the AI robots in the room excuse me, were unable to offer reliable guest feedback about the theme parks and flights and things like that. And unfortunately, the AI robots in the room were the only means of communication with the hotel. So it all comes back to the guest, and will the technology add to their experience? So if we look at the Relay robot, they're a fabulous way to offer a unique experience. And if you want to deliver a lot of toothbrushes, then Relay is ideal. Does it enhance the guest experience? I'd say yes, it does. Is it an opportunity to promote the hotel? Yes, definitely. If you were to go on the internet, probably YouTube in particular, you'd find hundreds of videos that people have taken of themselves with Relay robots. So Relay is probably an example of a technology that's designed to give hotel a competitive edge and to offer that wow factor. But today in hotels, robots can undertake or assist in back-of-house tasks which offer true value and indirectly enhance the guest experience. So there's a robot called Rosie from Maidbot, for example, who can vacuum the room while housekeeping make the bed and clean the bathroom. Rosie can also sense air quality and report back. And then you've probably seen them. There are delivery robots that can actually store luggage or deliver luggage to rooms as well. So I think that, as with many technologies, it's not the technology alone that we should be looking at, but rather the technology working alongside people to make things quicker and easier, and generally offer a better experience than when done by humans alone. So just before we close, let's recap on the technologies that we've looked at. The first one was smart self-check-in, where technology handles the transaction and people connect with people. I see this as a great opportunity for most hotels right now. In-room tablets or guest device communication and ordering. So what we're talking about here is putting the guest in control by giving them the right tools, and at the same time, the hotel has the opportunity to increase revenue. Voice assistants. I think the verdict was watch this space. It is becoming more mainstream, and we will see them in hotels most definitely within the next 18 months to 2 years. BYO, providing guests with the ability to cast their own content to in-room TV is something that a lot of hotels are looking at right now. Room automation. The verdict here was we've got to get the basics right first and then build on it from there. Make sure whatever you do, it does add value. As I mentioned, reading TripAdvisor reviews, I've seen that guests are quite pleasantly surprised when the lights go on and the curtains open when they enter the room. The Internet of Things. I think we're going to see more and more connected devices reporting back on their status over the next few years. This will deliver real benefits with fewer outages and quicker rectification times, and the end result is a better guest experience. Robots. We'll start to see robots working alongside staff to do the repetitive, dangerous and dirty jobs. So in closing, technology should be used to enhance the guest experience, to make things better, cheaper and faster. Don't forget, people are unique, situations are different and emotions come into play. So providing choice is the answer. You know, I might be staying at your hotel and have a little bit more time and be happy to use the tablet to order room service, but the next time I come along, I may be tired and hungry and I may know exactly what I want and I just want to pick up the phone and place that order. So don't force the guest to use technology, give them a choice. A technology solution coupled with a familiar alternative provides the best of both worlds for all of your guests. So thank you very much. In closing, here are my contact details. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or would like to talk about anything further. And please feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. Before I close, I just wanted to cover off, some people might be asking, why do you appear bald in this image, Brendan? Many of you who know me know that I do an annual charity bike ride. I've been doing it for 6 years now, where I ride 500 kilometers across Thailand for a charity called Hands Across the Water. This year, the fundraising was particularly difficult because I took my 16-year-old son and I need to raise $10,000. In desperation, I offered to shave my head, which I did. So this was literally the day after the race, completely bald, and I happened to be wearing the hotel bathrobe. So thank you once again, and I look forward to seeing you in the future on another video series.